we have a lot of deferred maintenance, and there's a couple of reasons why that arises. It's never a design intention of the people who are running a school district to defer maintenance. That's not the point. What does happen, though, is when a budget gets tight, and we typically paid for routine maintenance, replacement of this, replacement of that, upgrade of this, upgrade of that. We've typically paid for that out of the operating budget. So if tax money got tight, or if other funds got tight in a particular year, and you were looking for a place to cut in the budget, instead of firing teachers, you would reduce the maintenance number. Now, over time, that builds and accumulates to the point where it becomes a huge problem in deferred maintenance. We had that. In the plan that we devised, one of the things we did was we addressed that by providing money over time every year to address the routine maintenance problems, so that we would never get into that kind of deferred maintenance issue again. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but it's so far they have done what they're supposed to do, and we keep the schools well maintained. Library of everything that was done, accessible whenever it needs to be accessed, on what the construction was, what the design was, what the costs were, how it was paid, and when it was paid. And that's a tremendous benefit to management of the school district when they're going forward. So.